fasten your seatbelt. It's going to be a bumpy ride.
Chrissie is hilarious.
Chrissie, have you ever heard of the comedian Basha K. Ali?
No, that sounds like something you yell at before you blow up a plane.
Basha K. Ali!
30 seconds remaining.
But you know what, good thing to say, I dabbled in stand-up or something. I haven't been disrespectful to you at all.
I was very confused by the title, Everything Everywhere All at Once, because that's also what we call it when Ash takes off his shirt. I shouldn't be up here. I should be in school on the other side of the ocean. What's up, boys and girls? Welcome to Mayor in the Morning, bringing you the very best in fluffy news. I got some dates, some comedy dates that I want to plug before we get started. I'm wearing a sweater and I already feel confined, but if I take it off, now it's this whole thing where I'm taking my shirt off and it's like now I'm sexualizing taking off a sweater, which I'm not about to do as a serious journalist. I will be in Bridgeport, Connecticut next Thursday, October 20th at the Stress Factory Comedy Club. Then we got Comedians of the Compound at the Orlando Improv Thursday, October 27th, 7:30 show. Come check it out. It's me, Anthony Cumia, Gino Bisconti, Lila Hart, Alex Stein, 99 on the grind. Will be there. This is going to be an awesome show. And then, of course, we got the Geeks and Gamers F&T meetup that Sunday, October 30th. So if you're in town, if you're in Orlando for this weekend, come check it out. I think they're selling tickets in pairs of 2. That's what a pair is. So if you need help selling off your ticket or you want to join somebody else's table, get in my Discord. And you should be able to find somebody to help you with that. Or like tweet. If you tweet that you have an extra ticket and you tag me, I will retweet it. Then I got a weekend coming up in Long Island on Friday, November 4th and Saturday, November 5th at the Brokerage Comedy Club in Belmore. I better see all my high school friends there, all 2 of them. Then we got the Compound Media Censored TV show coming up in New York City, Thursday, November 10th. Oh, it's the day before my birthday. It's going to be in New York City. Venue to be announced the day of, because we're not trying to get canceled. Then I'll be back in Jersey, Thursday, November 17th. A quick little pre-Thanksgiving show in Jersey at the Stress Factory in New Brunswick. Then I got a weekend in California coming up in February 24th and 25th in San Diego at the Mic Drop Comedy Club. Get your tickets now. chrissiemayr.com. Please and thank you. What's going on, guys? What's up, Binary, NVIDIA, Filthy, Welsh? I see my peeps. Hunter, Kluken. Well, not a good morning for AOC. She was reamed out recently. I don't know if this was a town hall meeting or a city council meeting. I can't tell the difference. I'm retarded. But this clip has been going viral. And I guess this guy here, Jose Vega, is the one who shouted her out in the middle of a meeting. So I'm just going to play it for you guys. If you haven't seen it, this clip is pretty fire. So get your fire extinguishers ready.
Congresswoman, none of this matters unless there's a nuclear war, which you voted to send arms and weapons to Ukraine. Tulsi Gabbard, she's left the Democratic Party because there are a bunch of war hawks. Okay? You originally voted, you ran as an outsider, yet you've been voting to start this war in Ukraine. You're voting to start a thermonuclear war with Russia and China. Why are you playing with the lives of American citizens? You're playing with our lives.
First of all, nothing he's been saying is false, by the way.
There will be no neighbors if there's a nuclear bomb.
You voted to mobilize and send money to Ukrainian Nazis. You're a coward. You're a progressive social.
You can tell this is in New York because people are still wearing masks. No joke. I was on the subway yesterday. A good 40% of people are still wearing masks on the New York City subway. It's crazy.
Where are you against the war mobilization? He's telling the right truth. You have done nothing. Tulsi Gabbard has shown guts where you've shown cowardice. I believed in you, and you became the very thing you sought to fight against. That's what you've become. You are the establishment, and you are the reason why everybody will end up in a nuclear war unless you choose to stand up right now and denounce the Democratic Party. Really?
Like, some people are clapping, but some people aren't, because like New York is honestly at this point full of pussies who are afraid to publicly get on board with anything.
You do that? Yes or no? Okay, simple. Are you going to stop nuclear war? Yes or no?
Yeah, get him.
There is no
Get
line,
him.
because this is bullshit. None of this matters if we're all dead. None of it. You know that.
And now you'll notice, like, it's not even a security guard, because the security guard, we just saw him. He's standing there. He's chill. But it's this guy right here, this fucking other white dude who ultimately ends up getting up to like confront this guy to tell him to calm down.
The only thing that matters. This is the only thing that matters right now. We could be in a nuclear war at any minute, and you continue to fund it. That's what's going on.
Ooh.
Why not right now?
She says, I will get to the issues later. You're being rude.
You're
Okay.
the liar here.
That's the point of these meetings, for people to speak up. Rude.
Nobody has held you accountable. That's what's happening. And it is time for you to stand up and realize that what you've been saying has been lies. Let your conscience come through for once.
Woo, look at this guy. Oh, this white guy's like, and I'm not saying this because I'm like, ugh, I don't like white people, but it's like, this guy's like, I'll handle it. I'll save you, AOC. I'm 6 feet tall. Let me handle this. Calm down, sir. What a hero. What a fire clip. So this is Jose Vega and his friend Nogatone.
Congresswoman, none of this.
That's a pretty fire clip. I've been noticing in the comments, some people have said, oh, they were mentioning Tulsi Gabbard often. They're probably paid, or this was planned. Or I'm like, Tulsi Gabbard is not a niche person. Like, she's not a nobody. People know who she is. So I don't think that this was like a planned viral moment, so to speak. AOC is this. So I'm going to get into some of these comments here on Twitter. AOC is the swamp. Sorry to all who bought into her lies. The rest of them are lying to you too. Leave that awful party behind and start something new. About time someone holds her accountable. I can't believe security let him talk for that long. That's what these meetings are for. You're supposed to get freaking Alex Stein gets 2 minutes to run around in a bathing suit. You know, like, that's the point of these meetings, so the public can speak out. And he wasn't insulting her. There were no ad hominems other than saying she's not being held accountable. She wasn't saying like she has a juicy booty. He was just being critical of what she has done in office or hasn't done. God bless that guy. Once again, she shows her true colors. She should just care less. She should care less about anyone. She could care less about anyone in that crowd. She could care less about New York. She just wants FaceTime and money. Yeah, absolutely. This was a person cast for a role, much like Hollywood. No offense, but Tulsi voted for the initial extremely consequential $300 million weapons supplemental that even Obama refused to sign into law, and she had several public statements in support of the proxy war. She flipped too late. Going after C is totally warranted and legitimate, but contrasting her with a fraud who virtual signals anti-war is a bizarre thing to do. Interesting. For those who think I'm playing up believing in her, here's an email I wrote to her. Oh, here's this guy. Here's an email he wrote to AOC in 2018 while my apartment was in literal shambles. Wow. My name is Jose Vega, and my landlord has taken advantage of me and my family. It's been 6 days since a water leak has affected my apartment home, and I can no longer live in these toxic conditions. My landlord has done nothing about it and got the plumber in yesterday. Even then, there is water damage in my room and a gaping hole in my ceiling that hasn't been fixed yet. Below, I'll attach a link to the Bronx 12 coverage of the situation that happened yesterday. People tell me you're actually a real politician who gets things done. I don't know what to believe. But what I do know is that if you are really worth what you say you are, you get back to me and help me with the situation. AOC, help me with my water leak. Okay, so he was a fan. He was, into her. Interesting. Yes, everyone has been making the same, the same point of all these people that were rebels or part of the squad, right? They're part of the establishment machine. Wow. This was awesome. She said you're being rude. Damn, that was excellent. Well done. Now expect the Young Turks to call you guys right wingers. Yep. There should be common ground between us. Yeah, it just seems like they are doing everything they can to split us up, even within parties, right? You're vax or anti-vax. My man was killing it until he brought up that right-wing grifter Tulsi. She's a big fraud. Oh, damn. All right. Fox News wants to use this. All right. Hey, you know what? He's standing up to AOC, which I haven't seen that many people do publicly, or at least caught on film that aren't Alex Stein 99. Yeah, it seems like once these people get into office, they just toe the party line. They make their money. Like she's worth I read somewhere that she's worth like $20 million suddenly, AOC. She goes from bartender to multi-millionaire in just a matter of a few years. That's pretty sus. Pretty sus, AOC. She's just sitting there like, meh, in her suit, in her pantsuit, looking cute and being like, you're rude. You're being rude. Yeah. Yeah. It says Q&A right there. More Q than A, it seems. Yeah. Porch is saying, I never thought I would see AOC get lit up like this in her own backyard. I have heard that a lot of the New York congressional districts are competitive. Maybe this is anecdotal proof. Yeah. Tina Forte is running against her. So I hope that people vote for her because Tina's a bad bitch. Torgo the White is asking if I figured out if the locals was mine or not. I have to look into that. Thank you for reminding me. Maybe I started it and forgot about it. Like maybe I opened it and then got distracted and then never went back to it. That's possible. Brad D, what's up, Brad D? Thanks for the 10. Chrissy, check out the Little Apostate on YouTube. Little Apostate. Little Apostate on YouTube. She does great work, but I'd being torn down and demoralized by haters now. Oh, she is being torn down and demoralized by haters. She could use the fellowship of like-minded women. She'd be great on Simcast. Oh, snap. All right. I always enjoy people that are getting censored. I'll check her out. Thanks. Matthew Hammond, what's up? Thanks for the 5. Did you see my F&T recommendation for acting like Emily from Hasbro Marketing in Discord? Geeks and Gamers made a video about her in the last 24 hours. No, I haven't heard about this. Emily from Hasbro Marketing? Okay, I haven't looked at the Discord yet today. But if you're telling me that this is a new unstable woman in the gaming space that I could impersonate, do an impression of, parody, then I'm listening. Hasbro Marketing. Okay. Wow. Maybe I should look her up right now. Emily from Hasbro Marketing. Better not be porn. Is there like an article? Do you know that when you DuckDuckGo search Emily from Hasbro Marketing, the first thing that comes up is Emily Ratajkowski goes topless to show off tan lines. Just saying. Apparently she's queer now, along with Madonna and all the other celebrities that are worried about losing relevancy. Okay, I've written that down, Matthew. I'm going to check it out. Oh, NVIDIA found the Discord comment. Of course, because she's a fucking beast. Okay. My Discord's being gay at the moment. Kristen Carney, we're gonna get her back on Simcast. Kristen Carney, I think she's gonna come to Content House as well. So that's exciting. Oh, Geeks and Gamers YouTube. I'm familiar with that. Let's look it up. I should have downloaded those songs that Figure and Ballads told me to download. Oh my god, the dogs are barking. My heart is breaking because some guys are coming in and I guess dropping off a new oven or a stove or something. And we had to put the dogs behind a gate. Not in a crate, but like gated in a way. And they're yiping right now. They're like, help, help, let us out. Oh my god. I actually just teared up at the thought of the dogs being sad. Wow. I'm so emotional. Okay, I'm looking at the Geeks and Gamers YouTube. Where? Hasbro brand manager destroying company. Do we know where in... Oh, God, they start with this right away. I see. Maybe I'll play a little snippety snippet. A little snippety snip. This is from yesterday. This is Geeks and Gamers. We all know Geeks and Gamers. If you don't, what's wrong with you?
This is the global brand manager for
Ruh-roh.
Hasbro G.I. Joe. That's right. Her name is Emily Batter. Why are we talking
Batter?
about Emily today? Well, Emily
Batter?
is a social justice
Her name's...
weirdo.
Hold on. We have a fat woman with the last name of Batter. Okay. I'm seeing the jokes.
Now, with social justice weirdos, the big problem with them is that not that they have opinions. It's not that they have beliefs. It's not that they choose to express themselves. It's the
Does she
fact that
talk at
they
any
believe
point?
exactly accommodate a terrible human being, and you could problem individual everything. I mean, in
Wow, he's really
PCs
going off.
and that new information. And
Does
just
she ever
listen
speak?
to what's going on.
Okay, here we go.
Oh,
God,
and please, as an introduction thing that we do in Hasbro, please say your name and your pronouns.
Oh, no.
Oh, I don't think that's gonna go.
Oh, she just asked everybody to state their name and pronouns. Yikes.
Perfect. Thanks, Tomer.
She was like, state your name and pronouns. And it was like, chirp, 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 chirp.
Again, forcing other people to share their pronouns before they can ask you a question. Do you have any idea that you're dealing?
Because you can answer a question without even addressing somebody directly. That's completely unnecessary. Oh, like you're asking something about Hasbro. It's like, yeah, you can fully answer that without saying the person's name, without saying him, her, or anything. So it's fucking totally irrelevant.
Dealing with 40-plus-year-old men who collected G.I. Joe? It's not
yes,
G.I.
yeah, they're all obviously dudes. But she's like, this is her little power trip. That she's like, oh, I can have you by the balls in this small way by making you say him.
Joe has something new going on. It's not like there's this new big run of G.I. Joe that's blowing up the market. There's no to share for the pronouns. Her pronouns.
At PulseCon, I hope you really enjoy. Hello, everybody.
Here's another one.
Hello, everybody at PulseCon. I hope you really enjoyed our vintage G.I. Joe walkie-talkies.
Oh, no.
We are so excited to be kicking off your Saturday of PulseCon Day 2 with our G.I. Joe panel. So my name is Emily.
I wonder if this girl's going to go the way of Frosk. Dude, I think it's time for me to... Well, All right. The gears are turning.
I am the brand manager for G.I. Joe.
Why? Why
she
are you
and
the
her
brand manager
pronouns,
for G.I.
and I am so
Joe?
excited to be joined by 3 of my amazing team members.
You look like you stick G.I. Joes up your puss.
Let's start with Corey. Please introduce yourself.
Sure. Hi, guys. I'm Corey. I am the 3D sculpting manager. I go by he, him, and I work on G.I. Joe Classified series.
You. All right. And then this goes on. She makes everybody give their pronouns, I guess. Wowie. Okay. She sucks. All right. Well, I guess I'm going to be off keto so I can fully flesh out this character. Time to get fat. Good. It's about time. I was sick of this whole trying thing. Wow. All right. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. Inclusion and diversity. Yeah, you know what they're going to start doing at universities now is having diversity, inclusion, all that shit. I even forget what the initials are, but they're going to have programs to teach people to have these roles at businesses, since like the departments in these businesses are all expanding. Like basically corporate. They're going to have programs to teach you corporate diversity inclusion training. Gay. Super gay. Well, at least people are starting to yell at AOC. That's the important part. So, okay. Time for diabetes and safe spaces. My nose is running. All right. I'm wondering how fluffy to get with the news today. Okay, of course we've all seen the meme or the video of the guy that looks like he's getting jerked off at the football game. We've all seen that. Yes, of course. It's this one right here. Oops, fudge. Why did it go to another window? Okay, I'm going to just play it in case you've forgotten. This went viral. We all know this. The whole getting jerked at the game. I mean, what else could that be? Okay. I gotta stop playing it before everyone gets turned on. Okay, so that went super viral. Well, now the guy who was in this guy, Giants' Darnay Holmes, making the most out of the bizarre sideline viral video. Yes, it's so bizarre. Giants cornerback Darnay Holmes is getting the last laugh. Oh, he's getting the last laugh after he was seen with his pants down on the sidelines of Sunday's stunning 27-22 win over the Packers in London. Looks like someone else was back in something earlier. In a now viral video, Holmes can be seen with his pants partially down, exposing his butt. Yeah, he had full-on butt cleavage going on, while appearing to get some work done on him by a member of the Giants training staff. The internet had a field day over the clip, and now the 24-year-old cornerback, I think this is a misspelling, unless there's a new football position that I'm not aware of. This is quarterback, unless there is a cornerback, is looking to how would the spell check not pick this up? Anyway, he's looking to monetize the moment. Y'all need to chill. The tent wasn't available, Holmes tweeted Tuesday, including the viral video. Everyone's having so much fun with this vid, so I decided to team up with Memento NFT and turn it into a NFT. Gonna give away some signed balls and do some live streams too. Yeah. Sign those balls, baby. Darnay. Oh boy. Damn. That is some crazy butt cleavage. Like, what the fuck are they doing? Is he rubbing? If he's rubbing something on his leg, like, why do his pants need to be tight? Maybe the pants are like real tight. Maybe something with his quad. Again, he's not wearing underwear either. This trainer, his hand is like probably dangerously close to his penis right now, if not against. One of Holmes' teammates, Giants safety Julian Love, couldn't help but laugh when the video was brought up Tuesday on WFAN. I knew that was going to instantly blow up. Just like, dang, Darnay, you getting freaky on the sidelines? I don't know what's going on, Love said. We're all like, why didn't you block yourself? You see the fans are right behind you. Like usually when you have to do something that requires you to pull your pants or do something like that, you get covered. Because I think he was low-key showing off. But he was just trying to get done as quick as possible, apparently. He's laughed through it all. Everybody's laughing, but he's laughing with it. Oh, is this it?
The New York foot.
Okay, no. There he is. I hope whatever he had done feels better. Holmes, a former 4th-round pick, recorded 3 tackles in the Giants' Week 5 victory over the Packers. 4-1 Giants host. Oh my God, I could not care less about football. But he probably didn't even know what NFTs were, and someone was like, homeboy, you got to make an NFT of that. He's like, what? I could get money? Sure, let's do it. But you know what? We can't expect our athletes to be funny. So good for him. He's trying. He tried. Does anybody like football in here? Yeah. And then I was like, ooh, I should have been a fucking sports medicine person. I talked to a couple of lawyers yesterday that think it's going to be appealed for Alex, and he's ultimately not going to have to really pay anything. That's coming from like expert lawyer opinion, not me. I know. I was nervous too. I was online like, oh, I guess I have to buy more vitamins. I was going to buy like some female vitality to support my boy. I probably still will, because you never know. You never know. Okay. All right. NVIDIA is on the locals account. She's on it. Okay. My Discord isn't working. Okay. I'm gonna have to look into that. It's hard for me to do multiple things. Like I don't want to completely like tune out from the show and stop talking for a long time while I'm checking something else, because I don't want to like ignore y'all. Okay. This was kind of okay. I want to talk about Kanye and Kim. So Kanye West was basically canceled by JPMorgan Chase. They basically sent him. Oh, he went to. This is interesting, and I'm not shocked. He went to. I guess this looks like the opening of Candace Owens' documentary, "The Greatest Lie Ever Sold," which talked about the BLM grifting. But I guess Kanye was there. That's pretty awesome. But I guess now JPMorgan Chase is canceling his business account there. So rapper Kanye West said late Wednesday night that he was happy to have crossed the line by saying something that has been widely condemned as anti-Semitic, because it now means that he can discuss cancel culture in the U.S. Oh, I thought this was because he wore the White Lives Matter shirt. This is over the tweet that people thought was anti-Semitic. Okay, I don't even truly know what that tweet was. Hey, if you call somebody out for bad business, that means you're being anti-Semitic, West told reporters after he left the screening of Daily Wire host Candace Owens' new documentary. I feel happy to have crossed the line of that idea so we can speak openly about things like getting canceled by a bank. True, it's ultimately a free speech issue, right? West's comments were in reference to an email obtained by the Daily Wire that showed a JPMorgan Chase bank was ending its banking relationship with West. The statement, which was scant on details, was obtained by Candace Owens on the same day that Owens launched her new documentary on the Daily Wire, The Greatest Lie Ever Sold. I'm going to watch, like, as soon as we're done, I'm going to watch this. I've been waiting for this to come out, and this has been a long time coming. And I think she was saying, she meant to put it out earlier, but she just was having like her second baby, so that delayed it a little bit. We are sending this letter to confirm our recent discussion with Redact. Ooh, who's Redacted? That JPMorgan Chase Bank, the bank has decided to end its banking relationship with Yeezy LLC and its affiliated entities, collectively the company, the bank said in an email to West. Damn. To provide the company with sufficient time to transition to another financial institution, we will continue to maintain the accounts as attached in Exhibit A including all related products and services until November 21st, 2022. To avoid any transaction delays, we suggest that you stop processing company transactions and or using any products associated with the accounts 5 business days before the scheduled closure date set forth above. The statement continued. After that date, the bank will close any open accounts, and after deduction of any permissible service charges and pending transactions, remit all remaining funds in the form of a check delivered to the company at the address of record. Oh, okay. At least they're going to send him a check and he doesn't have to, transfer it all out. JPMorgan Chase urged West to act promptly to transfer your business to another financial institution before November 21st. The bank encouraged him to reach out to them. And I have heard that Chase has done this to porn stars, to OnlyFans girls. They are known for canceling business of people who they don't like. I've heard this at least 3 other times from people. The bank encouraged him to reach out to them if he had any other further questions. The bank, according to Owens, gave no official reason about its decision to end its relationship with West. This is such a great icon, by the way, the fist grabbing the money. That's great. Wow. News that the bank terminated its relationship with West comes as the rapper was in Nashville to attend the premiere of Owens' documentary. That's pretty cool that he went to this. Oh, this is the trailer?
So Black Lives Matter released their 990 IRS filing. They collected $80 million.
Woo! $80 million.
Where is that money?
It's not here. Everything looks worse than it was.
Where have you seen that money impacted throughout the city? So my producer just sent me a link. It is just shocking to me because of how much money was raised to think that where he lived, the bills weren't being covered.
Whoa. Yeah. How much of this actually went to his family?
Super frustrating, but that's a dead end. So, and here's where it gets really interesting. Ready for some BLM pride?
Oh.
Another $200K went to escorts, BDSM workers, strippers, peep show workers, phone sex operators, and webcam performers.
What?
And then at that moment, it became personal.
Wait,
and I thought, not only am I going to say the truth, I am going to scream the truth louder than you can scream the lies.
Ooh, girl. That looks good. That looks really good. What the heck? They spent money on strippers? Okay. Candace is on fire. Good for her. I can't wait to watch it. She is pretty. We don't talk about that enough because she's low key about it. Okay. Let's go in other news. From someone who's into Kanye West and supportive of him, let's do some Kim Kardashian news. Kim Kardashian blindsided by fans over Variety interview. What? No thanks. What could it be? Oh my God, she looks so perfect. Who knew that having all the surgeries could make you look good? Kim Kardashian was blindsided by the backlash she received after advising women in businesses. Aha! Yes, I remember this. She said, "Get your fucking ass up and work," and then she got backlash for that because people don't want to work. There's just been so much going on because of that Variety interview Kardashian told sisters Khloe and Kendall on the latest episode of The Kardashians. It's like, I said what I said about people working. Do I believe in that? Yes. I believe that you have to work hard in order to do that. But I just was so blindsided about how angry people got because people don't want to work. People want to get shit for free, especially Kim Kardashian fans who stay home and watch her show. Like, people who are crushing it are not watching her show. She went on to note that she understood why people were triggered by her comment. It doesn't sound like she was. It doesn't sound like she does understand. Telling her family she knows people weren't given the same opportunities that they were. Everyone has the opportunity to make a sex tape. So people can get to where she is. While admitting they grew up privileged, the Skims founder, 41, said at one point Kris Jenner and ex Caitlyn Jenner had to sell their home and move into an apartment. Oh my God, living in an apartment. Wow, they really roughed it. Mom really started her career and making money at 50, Kim continued, because she was making it off you guys. So it's like growing up and seeing her hustle and seeing her get up every day with all these kids that she had to take care of. I saw her work her ass off and figure it out, and that really inspired me to work. Oh my God. So Kim looks good, but like Khloe looks, ew. She's starting to look kind of like a tranny, like a drag queen. I mean, like, yeah, I think I mean drag queen. Yeah, she's just had a ton of work. She also doubled down on her apology for the comments in the interview, which was published back in March. When I made that statement, it wasn't a blanket statement to all women, like as if I didn't think women work hard or respect. Oh my God, look at the doubling back. She's doubling back super hard here. Wow. It wasn't a blanket statement to all women, like as if I didn't think women work hard or respect the work that they do, because I see it every single day, she said in a confessional. The most important people in my life that have shaped my life, shaped my career, and helped me to get to where I am were all women. So I hated that got misunderstood. And for that, all she said was get your fucking ass up and work. Like if you're triggered by someone telling you to get up and work, you're a lazy twat. Kardashian was criticized online for her response to the question, what would be your advice for women in business? Yeah, she said, get up and work. And then the criticism were all people giving excuses. Oh, backlash because of her extreme privilege. Looks like Kourtney's tatas are about to fall out of this top. While Khloe initially answered the question advising to follow your passions, Kim said, I have the best advice for women in the business. Get your fucking ass up and work. I think that's good advice. Success is never easy, so if you put in the work, you will see results. Many people slammed the reality star, saying that her privilege afforded her the opportunities she's been given. But she could have squandered her privilege by not working hard. Kim then went on to Good Morning America to apologize and claim the quote became a soundbite without context. Ew. Work hard. Unless you're mad at me, then of course claim your victim status and I'll take it back. I came off the notion and the question right before, which was, after 20 years of being in the business, you're famous for being famous. And my whole tone and attitude changed with the previous question that went into that question about what advice would you give to women, she said. At the time, the Variety reporter Elizabeth Wagmeister, what a hilarious last name. That's like, Wagmeister sounds like the name of a product for dogs. Wagmeister brand leashes. Tweeted that she reviewed the raw footage, and the question about being famous for being famous came after she asked for their advice to women. Wagmeister's tweet was backed up in this episode, which shows her asking the question after Kim's comments, the Kardashians. So this is like, they're just doing some PR smoothing over because they don't want to lose any fans or watchers. Yes. I don't know. You can't have it both ways, Kim. You can't give your honest advice of work hard. This shit took hard work, and then be like, oh, sorry, I'm just kidding. I'm privileged. I'm white. I'm privileged. Oh, bow down. I'm just a white person. Okay. Yes. Kim and Kanye are now competing forces in the center of the storm for transhumanism. Kim wants to be an immortal cyborg and a WEF acolyte. Kanye wants to be a human and value freedom with. It really does seem like they are on two sides of the fight. I agree. Kanye's based as hell. I like him. He just strikes me as like a genuine person. And you know what makes me think he's speaking the truth? The more people call him mentally ill. Okay. I do care more about baseball than football. I do this thing where I like rub my eyes too much, and then before I know it, I have eye makeup like all over, and I look like a raccoon. Raccoon! Chris Baldasano. What's up, Chris? Thanks for the 5. Good morning, Chrissy. Another great show. It's a birthday gift. Thank you so much. Much love. Oh, thanks. My birthday's in a month. Thanks, Chris. Matthew Hammond for 5. Read my Discord post as it could involve creating a bad PowerPoint presentation. Gary should play Jeremy's video in advance of your entrance. I think they're really set on covering the Lord of the Rings stuff and the She-Hulk. I think it was the She-Hulk finale, and I think another finale that I have to go watch before tomorrow. I have to stretch. The sweater is like, okay, obviously there's no opportunity for cleavage with this sweater, but it is super soft. I have a sweater coming that has leaves on it that I'm really excited about. It has not actual leaves. It's just like, you know, print of leaves. And yeah, I think I'm going to get back into skirts. That's my plan. Like I used to wear basically only dresses and skirts. Maybe how many years ago? Maybe 8, 9 years ago. I would just wear like heels and dresses every single day, rain or shine. I was on like such a kick. And then I wanted to mix it up and I got into pants again. And now I'm kind of having a jeans, belt, and cowboy boots moment. But now I am starting to be like, you know what? I could get a couple of skirts and get back into it. Like not, you know, wear a dress every day. But I'm feeling this fall moment of like a suede or a corduroy skirt. You know, maybe it's a little high-waisted and then I'll do tights and I could probably do cowboy boots with it or like another kind of boot. And I think maybe the fact that I'm in like slightly better shape might help because it might look a little better than the last time I had it on. Dude, now I have makeup in my eye. So now I'm getting into skirts. I ordered a couple of skirts. One's like black and kind of shiny. It's not leather because that would be expensive, but it's like fake leather. It's faux leather. And then one is this wine colored because I'm also getting into the wine color a lot. Why do I feel like everything has to be cracked on me? Is this an old person thing? Or is this just like a getting back into working out thing? Yeah, I'm really feeling burgundy right now. So I bought a burgundy skirt. But I don't know when they're going to get in. I need more Hawaiian shirts. It is fall. It is fall, Joe, okay? This is not, no, I'm not going to dress like a single man who needs help. Sorry. Maybe like in summer, I can get into the Hawaiian look. Okay. Genuine. Yeah, it is genuine pleather. That's right. Oh, I forgot to post a fucking clip. Maybe I can show it to you guys. Frank made this really funny clip. I was laughing my balls off. Maybe I can send it to myself and then play it for you guys. Okay. Sending it to myself. Okay, and then I can play it off of Facebook. See, I don't need anybody. Just kidding. So Frank made this clip. I think it's going to be in this week's Simcast intro. Where is the video? It's not going through. Oh, it needs a minute. It needs like 2 seconds. Come on. Oh, it's almost done. It's almost done. The dogs. I don't hear the dogs barking anymore. Maybe they're free. Sometimes I hear their little scratching at the door. And I'm like, I wish they could open the door. Like, I wish they had opposable thumbs. Okay. Are you guys ready? This is a clip that Frank made when we discovered that someone pretended to not know who I was. Okay. If you're a Stuttering John fan, you'll understand.
What's even better, John? And then what's even better, John, is these fucking cucks friends. They come and they're like, hey, follow me on Twitter so I can DM you. I'm like, what? Why in the fuck? Because I know she's probably watching too, because I'm sure she does shows on you all the time too. I know she's probably, why in the fuck would I follow a treasonous insurrectionist piece of shit? Why would I do that? Who's she?
That's me. They're talking about me.
Huh? I forget her name. I really do. I don't even know who this fucking twat is.
This is a very big super chat. $50.
Oh my gosh.
From Chrissie Mayr. My heart goes out to Kelly and her family. John, let's make him. You know you miss me. Also for Tony, where did your drive-through videos go? I like them.
I'm glad Chrissy knows who I am.
That's making up is right to do, yeah?
Making up is right to do, yeah. But she goes on all these shows that hate on you. And she's one of Anthony what's his name? Anthony.
Now he's pretending to not know.
Whatever fuck his name
Anthony
is.
Cumia.
She's one of his fucking.
Gummy Bear? Gummy Bear?
I don't know.
Oh wow.
Who?
Who is that?
I don't know. She messaged. She fucking was in my comments, in my threads. Please follow me. Please follow me so I can DM you. Please. And then I went and looked her up. I'm like, you fucking dumb bitch. You're fucking trying to sell fucking your content that you're an insurrectionist.
She went to the insurrection.
Huh?
She was there. She went to it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, she would love an insurrection. Oh, my God. These fucking twats, man. And then what's even better, John, is
Wow. I like it when I get big timed. They're big timing me. Shout out to Filing Cabinet. That's a really great clip. I'm going to post it. I forgot to post it on my social media. I got to do it. Yeah, they do look. They look unshowered. They look unshowered and sound vaccinated. You hit the nail on the head. Tony Michaels is a guy who I think somebody that Carl from Who These Podcasts likes to cover in addition to Stuttering John, because they like to cover like sad men whose careers are sort of flailing. And I think Tony Michaels would like start a podcast, do a couple episodes, and then start a new podcast, and just like kind of someone who's floundering. There's a lot of backstory. Yeah, they're grown men who I just think it's so funny that he went from like, ooh, Chrissy follows me to like, who is she? I don't know her name. Can't big time me, guys. Sorry. Amoeba for 2. You look like player 2 in a Freddy Krueger game. What? Hold the phone. Freddy. How would I even look this up? Because of my sweater. Right, because he has a red and green striped sweater. Maybe that's a good Halloween costume. But it would be scary. Thanks, Amoeb. Amoeb for short. Yeah, I reached out to work together and chat, and that's how he reacted. I just literally just on a tweet was like, oh, hey, follow me. I wasn't begging. It was one tweet. Relax. Wow. Okay. But that was a great clip. Thanks, Frank. Okay, where was I? I talked about Kim Kardashian doubling back over her comments. Yup. Whoa, dream. All right, let's get into some fluffy news. I love fluffy news. I don't know if I should bring a costume to Florida. I guess it depends, like, how much room I have in my suitcase. I have to order a soundboard. I forgot. I'm gonna do that right now. Frank. I have to order a soundboard for Content House. I'm gonna go upside down in my upside down thing. My pandemic purchase, I bought this thing called a feet up, where you stick your head in it and you go upside down. And I honestly still use it. I'm sure everybody had at least one thing they bought over the pandemic where they're like, I'm going to get into fitness. Some people bought a whole freaking Peloton bike. Some people bought free weights. I bought this thing that you can go upside down in. It looks like a footstool. It actually looks like a little outdoor potty. It looks like a little squatty potty. But you just put your shoulders in it and then you kick your feet up and you go upside down. And honestly, it helps me think sometimes. Like when I feel blah or I feel like I just need to like get the blood moving and I need to fucking shake things up, I just like go in it and I go in a handstand for a little bit. The dogs are upstairs because they're installing a new appliance. But now I miss them and I want to go get them. Oh my God. You want me to be sexy Pennywise? That's actually a great idea. Oh, my shirt kind of blends in with the background, doesn't it? Sort of. I think I did. Yeah. Did I say soundboard? I think I meant mixer. I don't know. It's a board with knobs on it and dials. I don't know. I just do what they tell me to. I'm just doing what Drew tells me to in terms of equipment purchases. Yes. Inversion tables are terrible for the arteries in my head. Why? It's not a table. It's just a little upside downy thing. And I also do handstands all the time. Like I know I'm a grown woman and a former varsity gymnast, but I'm kicking up against the wall like at least once a day doing a handstand just to sort of like mix it up. Yeah. I'm blending in. You can't see me. Lucille Ball. Okay. Bimbo styling my equipment. Just buy what the men say to. Yeah, especially those that have more technical knowledge than you. I'm learning where I can, but yeah, I do. We do have one picked out. Let's see it. Let's find it. Whoa, Dreamweaver. A fine shine. Channel, audio, mixer, sound mixing console. So there. Visitor snafu. Thanks for the 10. This is for Rock Pit Brewing or the Dead Lizard when you're here in Florida. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to write that down. Rock Pit Brewing. Maybe they would like to have us there. Or maybe we could just show up. Dead Lizard. Is Dead Lizard a bar? Dead Lizard, Florida. It's another brewery. Why is my nose itching? Yes, I'm of legal age. Oh, this looks cool. It's a tap room and cafe. Okay, it's near Millennial Mall and Universal. Okay, so if we do the parks, that would be good to do. Okay. Yo, the Dead Lizard is a cool place, you say? Ooh, a sexy Where's Waldo would be great too. That's a great costume. Just do glasses and like a slutty red and white striped bikini, basically. Amoeba, women only get 83 likes for every 100 earned by men. Okay. That's true. Okay, now on to some what Venti would call bimbo news. What your palm lines tell you about your life. How to interpret. Have you guys ever gotten into palm? Have you ever had a palm reading? Probably if you're a straight man, the answer is no. But how to interpret hand markings to learn how about your romantic luck, career, and personality. Ooh, according to a Chinese expert. Min Yilin, an expert on Chinese culture, has revealed what the shape and length of your palm lines tell you about your personality, health, and even career. The woman frequently posts videos on TikTok. Of course, on TikTok. Everyone's on TikTok except for me. I'm gonna yawn. Ah! Fuck. Okay. More coffee. Oh, gotta use a coaster. Okay. Wouldn't it be cool if you could examine your own palm? She described how a long heart line could indicate a rocky love life. How to tell if you're stubborn. I think you don't need to read your palm to know if you're stubborn. I think if you like, oh, I have trouble letting shit go. And shared what career you should be based on your palms. The experts' followers were quick to flood her comment section with praise, and they were super accurate. Okay. Should we go to her TikTok? No? Okay. It didn't take me there. Okay. All right. Let's look at our lines, shall we? Does it matter if it's your right hand or your left hand? Looks like this is a right hand we're looking at here. Okay, so if you're looking at well, I guess it's the same. Heart line. Marriage line. Okay, I do have a line there. Interesting. Girdle of Venus. Headline. Heart. Okay, that's the heart line. This is the headline. Goes across. Oh, what the hell's happening? It's hard to tell. Actually, the lines do appear to be more defined, slightly more defined on my right hand. Whoa, if this is the marriage line, that's crazy because it goes all the way around. You can tell the will by your thumb? What the hell? What in the heck? Logic? Uh-oh, it's flat where my logic is supposed to be on my thumb. What does that mean? Love. Line of life. Oh, okay. That looks pretty long. I think that's good, right? I don't know. I think I'm bullshitting. Okay. Your heart line is very long. Means you're a powerful and stubborn person, and those with long love lines experience extreme hardships. Do I have that? I think I have that. What's coming up in your love life? Your heart line details whether or not your relationship will last. Oh, shit. Where are these videos? Okay, I want to see her videos. Don't make me open up TikTok. Ugh. I'm doing it. I'm opening up TikTok. Okay. Her name is... How do you spell it? Min Yilin. Min Yilin. Okay. Or is it Mia Yilin? Oh, it is. Okay. Ooh. All right, let's bring up some of it. No, don't do it. Okay, I'm doing it. What's your palm line say about your personal career?
What your palm lines say about your personality and career. Today, let's talk about the headline.
Whoa, what is her accent? What is she, Chinese, Australian? What's going on here? I was not expecting this.
Your thumb and forefinger and follow the line towards the side of your palm. For reference, it's below the lifeline and above the heart line. The headline represents your wisdom, beliefs, and thinking ability.
Okay.
If the line is long, you are considerate, logical, and responsive.
Yeah.
If the line is short, you'll often find yourself having difficulty making decisions and rushing into things. If the headline is straight, then you are practical, dedicated,
Mine is
and
not
great
straight.
at science, technology, and math.
Mine dips
If
down.
the line is curved,
Yep.
you are gentle, tolerant, and creative.
Yay!
You are born to be in the spotlight.
Yay!
And pursue careers in PR, media, social sciences, and literature.
All right.
What your palm lines say about your personality and career.
Okay, I like her. I like her because she verified things I already know about myself. Let's do love life.
What your palm lines say about your love life. Today, let's talk about the heart line.
Okay.
Also known as the love line, it starts from under the pinky and runs
This
across
one
the
here.
palm towards the middle finger or forefinger.
Okay.
If your heart line is short, that means you are quite a powerful and stubborn person and like to spontaneously
No.
take things as they
Mine
come.
is long.
This implies that you may be isolated by others and lead a rocky love life.
Ooh.
If your heart line is very long, reaching opposite sides of the palm, then you are a very independent person
Ooh,
and would
mine's
rather
pretty
break
long.
than bend. Although you will undergo a lot of hardship, you will eventually find great
Yeah, mine's in
success.
3,
You
the
are
3
a faithful
position.
partner and get seriously
Yay.
hurt by conflicts in your relationships. What your palm lines say about your love life.
Ooh, okay. I like it. All right, let's do fortune, and then I'm done. I promise.
What your palm lines say about your fortune. Today, let's talk about your lifeline.
Okay.
It extends from between the thumb and forefinger toward the base of
It
the
goes
thumb.
down.
Not only does it reflect one's vitality, but also the likelihood of suffering any accidents.
Uh-oh.
Contrary to popular belief, the lifeline doesn't say anything about how long you'll live,
Well, that's
but rather
good.
the quality and energy of your life.
Okay.
If you have a long and clear lifeline with a big arc,
Yes.
then your life will be full of happiness.
Yay.
And illness.
Woohoo.
To tell if the arc is big or not, just see if the lifeline touches the middle of your palm.
It
Please like and follow for part 2.
does.
What your
All
palm lines
right. Where's part 2? I want to see part 2. This is cool. Shit, this makes me want to be back on TikTok. I feel tricked. What's your face shape says about your personality? Okay, this is, you have to admit that this is interesting. I love shit like this. I'm such a girl. Blech. Wow, I'm really on a China kick this week. First Zhao Yang, now her. Let's do face shape.
What your face shape says about your personality.
Face
According to
shape.
Chinese facial readings, if you have a round face, you are honest,
Do I have a round
generous,
face?
and easygoing.
No, I don't have a round face.
You're great at handling relationships and have a heart of gold. If you have a square face,
No.
you are intelligent and confident. You're popular with the opposite sex and funny too,
Oh,
but you can
okay.
also be quite self-centered and impatient.
I don't
If
know
you
if I
have a
have
long
that.
oval face,
Is that what I
you
have?
are stubborn and bad-tempered.
Hey!
It can be hard to get along with such people.
Oh, no,
And they tend to focus on
I
one
know.
thing very intensely.
It's negative.
In
I don't like
particular,
it.
women with this face are very competitive, often
Yes.
more oriented about career than family.
Oh no.
What your face shape says about
Okay, okay. I didn't like that one because it wasn't super positive about me. +2 my social credit score for watching some TikTok. +10 for me. Bimbo science is real science. It is bimbo science. That was fun. Do the love one. I'm into her thing. Now I do want dude, I could go for some General Chow's right now. If you have a round face, you eat lots of bread and drink corn syrup. Okay, fine. I kind of want to watch one more. This is addicting. Should we do the one about moles? Where do I have a couple. Whoa, there's multiple parts to this. There's like a 5-part mole series. Interesting. How to use chopsticks? What do you think? What do you think I am? An idiot? I'm a Year of the Pig. I'm gonna listen to Year of the Pig video. Here we go.
People born in these years. You were born in the year of the pig.
That's me.
You are honest, sincere, and genuine. Perfect matches for the pig are the tiger, rabbit, and goat.
Ooh.
People born in
Okay. Okay. That wasn't as exciting as I thought it was going to be. I'm really feeling Chinese culture this week. Okay. Let's do moles, and if it's boring, we'll look at something else.
What your moles say about your fortune. If you have a mole in the middle of your forehead, that means you will be happy and peaceful in later life.
I don't have that.
If you have a mole on your cheek, you
I
are
do.
known to be a bit self-centered.
Hey!
If this is you,
Hold on. Do I have something? Mole check. Okay, I have one right here. I have a cheek one, and I think I have a forehead one. All right, noted. Oops, shit, I lost the screen. Okay, resume.
take this as your sign to be more open-minded about other people. If you have a mole on your chin, you may lead quite an unstable life.
Okay.
With frequent changes in jobs and living.
Oh.
But don't worry. It can also mean that you will lead a lucky and prosperous life.
So it means literally either thing.
What your moles say about your What your moles say about your fortune. If you have a mole on your eyebrow, then you will live a long, healthy life and be rich. If
What is
you
this
have a
based
mole between
on?
Your eyebrows, that's great news. It means you will have a successful and grand career. However, if
Hold
it's a
on
dark
though.
mole,
What
you may
if you had this mole like in a place like that? Wouldn't you get it removed because it looks crazy?
experience some major relationship issues in your late 20s. If you have a mole on your upper eyelid, you enjoy freedom, which means you'll probably move a lot throughout your lifetime.
Oh.
These people are great at turning bad situations into positive ones.
Oh wow! I gotta find an
What your
eyebrow
moles
mole.
say
I
about
gotta find an eyebrow mole person. Where are your guys' moles? Mole. You have a mole beneath your balls. Maybe that's in part 5. All about the moles. Mole. Shake from Hunger Team asked if I'm doing anything special for my 500th episode tonight. I am. I just invited a bunch of people. It's gonna be a free for all. If I have time, maybe we can do like a I don't have anything prepared, but like a best of, like favorite moments. That would be something I'd have to like maybe hire an editor to do, put together like a best of. But best of would be Stuttering John for sure. Aubrey Huff, who gave me my first YouTube strike for misinformation. That was fun. But then I got to put that episode on Rockfin, so it all worked out. Yeah, I could talk about like my favorite guests, big guest. I'm like, okay, this is like, I have to move on to part 3. I can't not hear the rest of this mole story.
What your moles say about your fortune. If you have a mole on your lower eyelid, then your love life is probably quite
Not interested. I don't have that.
It is advised that you pay attention to any possible third parties in your relationship.
Oh, okay.
If you have a mole on the outer corner of your eye, you are known to be quite charming.
Hold
and
on.
have
Is it on the outer corner of my eye or just the side of my face? Oh, it's here. Okay, definitely cheek, and forehead. Here, and here. Okay. I want to hear about forehead moles.
Good luck with the opposite sex. If the mole is black and bright, then you will soon be receiving blessings and help from others.
Ooh.
If you have a mole by the side of your nose,
I've seen
your career
that.
development might be pretty wild due to your carefree mindset. You are extremely adaptable and make friends
That's
easily.
weird. I would get that removed.
Although it is said
Stat.
that such people spend money a little too easily, after middle age, you can expect to lead a peaceful and
What is she
stable
basing this on? I'm getting annoyed.
What your mole says about your fortune.
Whoa, this
if
is
you have a
loud.
mole on the tip of your nose,
No, it doesn't
you're
apply to
probably
me.
going to be rich.
What?
Especially if a black mole recently popped up, you can expect some serious wealth in the near future.
I want a mole on my
But
nose.
be careful. A mole on the nose wing can also represent financial loss.
Oh, shit.
If you have a mole above your mouth, you might experience some trouble adapting to new environments. But if the mole is in good shape, you don't have to worry about money because all your needs will be met.
Wow.
If you have a mole beneath your mouth, then you are known as a drifter.
A drifter.
AKA someone who travels and moves from place to place. It is advised that you do not invest in real estate, even if you're rich.
Oh.
If the mole is centered right below your mouth, you are intelligent and decisive.
What? I wonder what Elon Musk's moles look like, if he has any moles on his face. Let's see. Let's look at pictures of his face. Does Elon Musk have any moles? I'm looking at his face. I don't see any. Actually, he has a mole on his chin. Am I crazy? Did I see that? That might be tiny. Yeah. He has some little moles on his chin. Kind of like there and there. Maybe. Okay. Bimbo Science. Great show with Nina last night. Thanks, Blade. Yeah, it was fun. I was just trying to catch up on all this YouTube, LawTube drama. It's a lot to handle. I don't have anything personally against Legal Bites. Obviously, I don't really know her that well, but she was fine when I did an interview with her, although, you know, people are probably different when they're dealing with whatever drama exists like within their communities. It sounds messy though. All right, part 5.
What your moles say about your fortune. According to Chinese facial readings, if you have a mole on your upper lip,
Nope, I don't
you
have
are
that.
very considerate and emotional. But these people should also look out for potential health problems.
Oh.
If you have a mole on your lower lip, you're a great cook and very family-oriented.
Oh.
These people are generally busy in life, and some of you love to gamble with both money and love. If you have a mole on your ear, you're quite the perfect person.
What?
Not only are you talented and intelligent,
I don't have that.
but you're also said to be blessed. However, if the mole is in bad type, such people may go down a route of bad luck. What your mole
All right. Well, I didn't get that much information about my moles. Facts you didn't know about China? Oh, I know the lucky number in China is 8. These are addicting. At least you're learning something, though, and it's not just like aimless twerking. I gotta get this girl on the show. Wow. Face shape. What is the first thing you see in this picture?
What's the first thing you see in this picture? If you first saw the tree, then you're quite a stubborn person in the eyes of others and like to have
Ooh.
things your way. You're also confident and disciplined.
Okay.
Even though you seem very carefree, you actually feel anxious and uncertain about the future. What you truly wish for is peace and stability in life. If you first saw the lion,
I saw the
then
lion.
you're quite content with how things are right now.
Okay.
This doesn't mean that you reject change, but you just rather not surround yourself with baseless fantasies. You enjoy doing things that make you happy. You
Yeah.
have a high EQ.
Ooh,
You
that's
also
me.
have an acute sixth sense, which makes it very difficult to trick you.
Yeah.
Even though you don't say anything, you're very sensitive to even the smallest clues and always know what's going on behind your back. What's the first thing you see?
Woo! Lions. Okay. Slightly getting addicted to TikTok again. Everyone saw the lion. Did anyone not see the lion? I think if you didn't see the lion, it's because you're like trying to be different. Oh, God, that's funny. If your mole is not a member of the CCP, you are in bad shape. +10 for social credit score. I am learning something. Oh my God. This lady should be sued for $1 billion for telling lies on the internet. I hope that becomes a meme. Like literally anyone who says anything that could not be true, we're going to sue for $1 billion. Mm-hmm. If you don't see the lion, you have horrible eyesight. Your eyes were closed. I am into cars, okay? My dad is really into cars, so I appreciate cars. I can hang. What do you want to talk about? I drive a car. I get into a car every time I go to the gym. I get into my Ford Focus. I'm into cars. Durr. Am I going on the Jack show tonight? I was not invited. Wow. I guess I know where I stand. No, my 500th episode stream is at 9:30. So I think they're having theirs later. I'm sure they just forgot to invite me, and they will. My favorite car is the one that I currently drive, which is a 2010 Ford Focus. I also really liked the first car that I had, which was also free. It was a 1995 red Jeep Cherokee. And I loved that because we could put college stickers on the back, like when everybody was doing that. You know what I mean? Like those long college stickers. I loved that shit. That was like a great time. That pre-college, beginning of college time, like late 90s, early aughts, like that was the best. The Napster years, the Morpheus years before there was like crazy woke indoctrination going on. I have tried to drive stick shift a couple of times, but I haven't literally since I was like a teenager. My dad maybe took me like once or twice stick shift driving, but so I would say poorly, if anything. Let's see. Sure. Let's talk about cars. My dad owns an Oldsmobile, an old Oldsmobile. I think it's called a 442. Green. It's beautiful. I wish he drove it more. Maybe he does. Who fucking knows? I don't know what he does all day. We talk once a month. He has this car. I'm going to show you. What is cool about this is that he rescued this car like from the street, basically, and built it back up himself. So it looks like this. It's like hunter green. The inside is like shiny, almost like chartreuse colored. It's like sort of beige, sort of lime green, sort of tan. Very shiny. Obviously, nobody can go in it or touch it or anything. But it's definitely a beautiful car. And it sounds like a boat. It's like vroom. It sounds like an old Bessie, like an old boat pulling out of the dock. Let's see. What? I'm just gonna DuckDuckGo classic cars, and I'm gonna tell you which one I like, and then that'll be the one. Ooh, okay. I like anything this color. I like anything baby blue colored or like robin's blue. Okay. This is like a little too much. Like should be parked outside of an old timey diner. Oh, another car that I drove that I liked was I drove a 1988 or 83 or 88 Cadillac DeVille. It was white. It was a couch, basically like driving a couch down the street. God, I don't even know. It's almost like I can't even allow myself to think about cars because when you just don't have money for one, it just seems like such a luxury. You're like, oh, I can't even think about this because I'm like nowhere near. But I guess if you really, really saved up and that's what you were into, you could eventually afford one. This one looks kind of like a hearse. You know, it was the car we had drove growing up. It was a Plymouth Voyager van, wood paneling on the side that I used to peel off. Oh my God, this was our car. Holy shit. It looked exactly like this. Oh my God. My whole childhood is flashing before my eyes. Let me pull up a better picture of this. So we drove this growing up. Oh my God. And I would peel the wood paneling off the side and my dad got pissed. And I was like, but bro, it peels off so easily. What do you expect? I mean, it really looks shitty when you look at it but this was we drove this to our family. We drove this to Lake George. We didn't go every summer. We went a few summers though. And we went with our family friends. We had one family that we were friends with. And I remember there was a smaller seat in the middle, and then there was a longer seat in the back, and Eric got to sit in the back seat. We thought that was so luxurious. No, wait, or did he? Maybe he sat in the middle seat, and then me and Amanda got the back seat. Yeah, I think that's how it went down. But we drove to Lake George in this. We drove to Florida a couple times in this. A lot of long car rides in this car. And my dad didn't like to stop for bathroom breaks. He really hated that. So we actually had a pot that he would make us pee in. And then he would empty it whenever he felt like it, at his convenience, which I feel is not the best. Let people go to the bathroom, man. How much time does it really take up to pull over at a rest stop? 15 minutes, 10 minutes. He just really liked to make good time. So we had to pee in a pot in the car, which now looking back seems kind of gross and possibly inhumane. Did your parents ever make you do shit like that? Did you guys ever have to pee in a pot? The old piss pot. I remember this piss pot like it was yesterday. It was red. It was about yay big. It was a legit pot. It may have at one point been used in a kitchen. I don't know. Did we really have to pee so much? Were we really that annoying as kids? Because the impression I got growing up is that we were constantly annoying and constantly costing them money and just a real pain in the ass every step of the way. One time I was trying to teach my sister how to pee outside, pee in the woods, and her aiming was off. And she would ultimately just she'd pull her pants down and try to pee in the woods. She'd try to squat, but then she would just pee into her pants anyway. But from squatting position, she just would end up peeing into her into her pants and underpants that way. And I was like, Mandy, no, you can't do it like that. She just didn't know how to aim her pelvis or something. Right? And I'm sure we must have tipped it over at some point. Ugh. Seriously, not one other person in this chat, parents made them pee in a pot in the car? Damn. All right. This car was great, though. I mean, now looking back, I feel like my dad hated it and hated all of us, and wished that we didn't exist. But it was fun. I don't know. There were fun memories at times. What car did your parents drive growing up? Wait, does this give you the inside look into the car? Ooh. Wow. Plymouth Voyager. It's a family car. Oh, was it 1985? Wow. What a beaut. Look at this. Look at this puppy. Just as I remember. And I would flick the, what do you call this? The thing that the knob on the end of the car, I would sort of flick it. It would be like, oing, oing. I would play with it. Not break it or anything. But this is how the car looked. Wow. Throwback. Feeling nostalgia today. Porch, your family drove a Ford Country Squire station wagon. Ford Country Squire station wagon. What did that look like? Okay, kind of similar. This actually looks way cooler than what we drove. Look how dope this is. What color was it? It comes in blue. This is actually almost cool looking. This actually has some style. Like, yeah, it's got the wood paneling, but it doesn't look like you can peel it off. This is kind of badass. I feel like your family had style. We did not have style. But you know what? It's probably hard to have style when you have 3 kids and like only 1 salary. It's pretty crazy. Like I look back at my parents, they had 3 kids. My mom didn't even work. Like she didn't even get a job till I was in 1st grade. And like looking back, like I don't know. I feel like I spent the last 15 years being like, "Oh, I definitely don't have money to have kids." Whereas like neither did my parents. I think a lot of our parents didn't have money to have kids, but they just fucking had them anyway. They just figured it out. A chamber pot. That's yes, we had a chamber pot in our family van. Wood paneled station wagon until it was totaled, and then the 1995 model of that wood panel van until that was also totaled. Who's totaling all your vans, Binary? Yep. Oh yeah, I remember we had to push start a lot of our cars. My dad was buddies with the mechanic, like a few blocks down. So all of our cars that we drove were either free or cheap, or like he always knew a guy. My brother at one point drove like a Buick, like a navy blue Buick that may have formerly been like a cop car. What did my sister drive? My sister ended up driving my grandma's old car, which was like another Oldsmobile, but it was brown and it had like sheep skin seats on the inside, like sheep skins. Those were kind of fun and fluffy to sit in. Yeah, it was fun. I kind of like that we drove all like random cars. That didn't really work. Oh my God. One summer, my sister drove a car. Because we were both lifeguards, and she would drive us both to Oceanside Pool where we worked. And we called this car the Toaster because it really was just like a big unmarked van. And it would get so hot. And of course, there was no AC. So we would like toast inside of it. And one time, like, I was helping her adjust the rearview mirror, and it literally came off in my hand. So for some of the ride, I had to like hold the rearview mirror up in the place where it was so she could. And then the horn didn't work. So I had to use my lifeguard whistle. It's like, I'd be like blowing it out the window at cars. Not ideal, but it was fun. We had a good time. Tan with wood paneling. Yeah, everybody was on the wood paneling kick. You grew up in Sweden. You could fit our cars inside your American car trunks. Your cars were little and girly because you grew up in Sweden. My boss wanted me to poop in someone's backyard on a job site when it was -10 instead of going to the store down the street. Wood grain is why it looks good though. We had a Dodge van, one that was gold and later painted pumpkin orange and then a nicer blue one. Yeah, you know what? That early 80s aesthetic kind of drifted over from the 70s. Your family had an 85 Oldsmobile Cutlass. It broke down everywhere, even at Sesame Place, where we were stuck in the lot till like 2 a.m. Oh my God. Aren't those fun memories? Sort of. Like I remember my mom and I were going to look at a college for me. I think we were looking at Marist upstate in Poughkeepsie, and it was like pouring raining. And the windshield wipers just straight up stopped working. Or was it snowing? It was something where we like could only see out the bottom, like this much of the window. So we're both like, she's driving, I'm in the front seat. We're both like crouching, like try to see out of like this much of window. It's kind of fun. I mean, if you don't die, it's fun. Yeah. Holler to the old cars. You had a Chrysler LeBaron. What does that look like? You know, this would be a fun conversation for like a members chat. Again, wood paneling. Did anybody grow up and have a car that did not have wood paneling? Look at this. Wood paneling. You know what it is? Because so much of the home aesthetic of this time, of the 70s into the 80s, was like, I think, a lot of wood paneling in your house. So they were just taking that look onto the streets. Oh my God, look at this. This green one is bomb. That's so cool. I would love to drive this. I like kooky cars. Kooky cars with personality. Anybody can drive a nice car. Boring. Style does not. Oh, it's beloved chatter. Style does not have to be expensive. I had an 08 Cadillac STS4 worth $8,000 USD and shit. Really, I'm gonna look up my Cadillac. Cadillac 19. I think it was 1988 DeVille, and it was white. I fucking love that car. Yes. Oh, why do looking at old cars? It brings back memories, I guess. I guess I am a car person in the way that like I am into the cars that I drove. This was it. That's my girl. 1988 Cadillac Sedan DeVille. Look at that puppy. Okay, I actually had maybe I had an 87 because I remember I had two of these Cadillacs. One was the parts car for the first one, which I did crash by hydroplaning, and I bumped somebody in the back. Also on my way to college, but I was going to my own college. Yeah, this car was fun as fuck. It was like big and long, and you'd get in it, and then a button would turn on. It'd be like, it would just say car is leveling, and it'd be like, what's happening? It's leveling. What does that even mean? What is leveling? I still don't know. Leveling it out. Yeah, it was so big, this car. You know what? Maybe the first one was an 87. Check out 87. Yep. It was a little bit longer. I think this was my car. Oh my God. Oh, I miss this car. And it would feel like you were floating on the road. You'd be driving it. It was just so floaty. It was very cushiony. It was a nice ride. Although I did feel like a middle-aged black man when I drove it, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's crazy how we thought these were huge cars, and there's like SUVs twice the size. Another reason parking lots need to be redesigned. Yeah, true. I could fit a lot of dead huggers in the trunk. I bought one of these one time when I went to get it from the lot. It had been stolen. Whoops. Yep. In the UK, we have roads narrower than the US cars. Yeah, you do. Because you guys are small and gay. Who else had a Chevy Citation in the 80s? That's a car. Chevy Citation. Oh, it is a car. Oh, this thing is ugly. All right, let's bring that up for a second. Which one was yours? Was it this little Betty, the gray one? This one here almost looks like a DeLorean. Chevy Citation. This website thinks it's an outstanding car. Actually, they're not bad. It's a little ugly, but it's got character. This looks like a Matchbox car. That's pretty. It almost sounds like something a cop is giving you. It's like, oh, I'm giving you a Chevy Citation. This is your first warning. Okay, your parents had a Subaru wagon. Let's pull it up. There's one for sale. I don't know if you're interested. Okay. What color was it, though? Was it brown? Oh my God. Yeah, I think some girl I went to school with had one that looked similar to this. They had a really long, it was white with wood paneling. I remember the car they drove because they lived down the street. The Hammermans. Well, actually lived a few blocks away. But the Hammermans had a really nice car. I remember because it was like the much nicer version of what our family drove. But I don't remember who made it. Isn't it funny the shit you remember? I feel Persian in my caddy. My father had one of those wood paneling cars. Strange, since we were in California in the 90s. It was just a time. Everybody had one. Ooh, you had an 88 Civic wagon in high school. 1988 Civic wagon. Check out this little Betty. Ugh. This isn't okay. This is a truly hideous car. I'm sorry to tell you why so serious, but I'm sure you know because you drove it. This car is horrendo. There's like literally no redeeming qualities about this car. This car looks depressed. This car looks suicidal. Like every color is worse than the next. There's no good version of this car. Ugh. It's so bad. This might be the worst car of all time. The 1988 Civic wagon. I'm going to have to give you a citation for that car. Hatchback for the win. What is a hatchback? Oh, okay. Yeah, this looks like the kind of shit that's just on the road right now. Hatchback. I hear somebody scratching. Hold on. Who's at the door? Who's there? Come here. Oh, where's your big girl? Where's your big girl? Where's your big girl? Oh, the dog is here. It's a dog. It's a dog. It's Waffles. Welcome to the show. It's Waffles. Waffles. Waffles in the house. You guys were up in the gate for so long. They like to come watch the show, actually. They're like two of my biggest fans. They listen to the show. They listen. They don't know what I'm talking about, but they listen. Waffles! Hi, baby. You don't like sitting like that? Sometimes, like, I'll kiss the back of her neck, but then it smells chemically because that's where they put her, fucking, what's it called? Pesticide or anti-bug stuff. Sit. Oh, sit. Sit. Hi, Waffles. Hello. Can you sit? 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 Oh, it's a big girl. Each pupper. Flea ointment. Yeah, whatever it is. She's like, I'm looking over here. Want to look at the people? Don't you look at the people? Oh, yeah. Hi. You see yourself? She barks at the TV all the time, especially when she sees like other animals. Look at them. Waffles, it's you. She's like, how can I get the fuck out of here? Look, Waffles, it's you. Aw, you're so cute. You're so cute. Okay. Waffles is not named after Blue Waffle. She's offended that you think that. You sniffing? You're sniffing around? I want to take them to a PARK real quick before my next show. Kisses? Can I have kisses? No, we're just having a puppy break. Hello, can I have a kiss? Ugh, what does your mouth smell like? Yeah. Oh, it's a muffin. Muffin is here. Who's that? Okay, down you go. Okay, wow. The dogs were a little annoyed. It's not their favorite things to like sit up here feeling constrained. Oh my God. Dog break. Wow, that's fun. It's fun to talk about the old cars you used to drive back in the day. Okay. Let's talk about this man who quit his high-paying job to work at McDonald's. Say what? An Australian man quit his $100,000 but 62 in US finance job, fed up with rubbish meetings and a terrible culture, to work as an overnight cleaner at his local McDonald's, taking a hefty pay cut to escape the corporate nightmare. He's one of the many Australians embracing the Great Resignation, which is set to slam workplaces in the next 6 to 12 months, with 2 million people ready to quit their jobs. Research from Allianz Australia showed. It comes as many young Australians are also throwing in six-figure jobs with nothing to go to, preferring to be unemployed than happy at work. God, I wonder if they're trying to glamorize socialism and communism with this ultimately. Because why would they be giving this attention if they just want people to like achieve less generally, like aim low, you know? Others, like Paul, who did not want his surname used, have ditched lucrative careers looking to escape the stress and sense of impending doom that would creep up on Sunday afternoons. Paul had spent 23 years in the financial services industry, but recently resigned from his team leader role in a customer service for a major finance company. I just got to the point where I was sick of managing people in a way I didn't feel comfortable. So much of the work you do in financial services is just paper pushing and $1 million people talking about first world problems. It was a job where I was good at it rather than being passionate about it. Well, that doesn't mean you have to work at McDonald's. Like you can, you can have a regular 9 to 5 and also have your side hustle. I just finally woke up one day and thought I couldn't do it anymore. Unless you don't pursue a side hustle and then you get so burnt out on your 9 to 5 and then you have to just quit cold turkey. You know that feeling when you don't want to go to work? It's a Sunday afternoon and you get all tense and horrible. And I thought, why do we do this to ourselves? Let's go broke. Let's go be broke and poor and see if we can be happier. Yeah, that's not like those are the only two options. Ew, I don't like this. This sounds like you will own nothing and be happy. The Central Coast man said despite his finance job being fully remote, he hated the culture. You quit a lucrative remote job? What an idiot. He hated the culture, which he described as one that was led by punishing rather than educating, overbearing pressure, and forced overtime. I mean, yeah, that's like most corporate jobs, buddy. He said he once was asked to put a staff member on a performance plan and also tell them at the same time they would be managing his team while he was away, which he said was bizarre. The data for added he would go through moments of hating his job so much that he would scroll through Seek and use the quick apply function to instantly submit a CV for things like maintenance jobs. People would look at my CV and see that I've been in financial services for 23 years and never called, he added. But within 10 minutes of applying for an overnight cleaner role at McDonald's, where he actually worked his first job at age 15, he got a call. Yeah, or you could just leave the shit off your resume that you feel like is not going to help you. 3 weeks ago, he started at McDonald's, taking an almost 50% pay cut down to around 33 in US dollars. I've seen him working 11 p.m. to 7 a.m., where he gets home and takes his kids to school. He is loving the change. But he now has vampire hours. Job satisfaction is way up and stress is down. There is no constant moving goalposts, no rubbish meetings, and pressure to always remember all the corporate language rules. Just cleaning. If it's dirty, I clean it. I had a new piece of equipment, and the fun I had and the satisfaction when the floors came up twice as good was just wild. Okay, I know that feeling. That's a good feeling. Paul said he's glad to not have to play the corporate game anymore and can actually disconnect from his job outside of work hours. Yeah, imagine if you're home just still thinking about cleaning. When you're in the corporate world, you've got to respond to emails, think about your language and the pressures of managing people and how to keep together in a digital age. And it's not nice to have to do all the thinking. Sounds like he wants bimbo power. I get home now and I'm more active in the house and I'm getting back into my hobbies as my brain is not exhausted. That's the nice thing about doing physical work. I feel like I'm doing something. And at my age, it's nice to be back on my feet and feel, and the creative stuff is coming back. Don't get trapped. Okay. That's a good part. That's like, I appreciate that element of it. The 48-year-old said his kids don't understand why he would take a job with less pay. But he said he's teaching them to not get trapped doing something because someone is going to pay you. Don't make money your motivator. Hi, Muffin. Hi, Muffin. Hello, Muffin. Oh, hello, Muffin. Jump. Oh, you smell good. You smell good, Muffin. Hi. Hello. Don't make money your motivator. Oh, Muffin. Everything we do carries too much fear these days. Sometimes you just need to take a shot, take the opportunity, and throw caution to the wind. Can you sit? In fairness, I am a little mad. I am the type of idiot who walks out of a job 4 months before a long service comes up, but strangely enough, it's always worked out for me. It takes a certain strength to take the risk, major pay cut. Okay. Yeah, maybe you're just like, don't let it get to the point where you are so stressed. Uh-oh. Down you go. Down. Okay, down. Oh, down. Okay, bye. Oh, I got mail. Uh-oh. Okay, just bills. Nothing fun. Dry retching, looking at emails. The 39-year-old said they got to a point where they look at his emails and it would cause him severe anxiety. Wow. I think this is because these people don't do a work-life balance. You just let it get to the point where your tank is empty. Because you prioritize like job above everything else. Wow. Felt physically sick looking at my emails. Yeah, that's how I felt in like every job I've ever had, but you just suck it up. I think during the lockdown, having been in property management, we basically became the go-tos for everyone's financial problems. And I mean that with no disrespect for anyone suffering. I think it just took a toll on me. People are quitting. Yeah, maybe the pandemic gave people a pause and now they're realizing like, oh, they weren't happy doing what they were doing. I wonder if he signed an NDA and the real reason he quit involved his boss in a dress with implants sexually harassed. That's funny. Yeah. It's like we all do it. We all have jobs like that. Everybody works in a shitty job. It's just like, how much can you give yourself in your free time? You know, yeah, you have 8 hours or whatever, 10 hours to your day job boss, but like, how are you working for yourself in the time you do have? Yep, everyone thinks that money will make them happy until you realize you never have the time to spend it. I don't know why I can't bring this up on the screen. The boomers were going to ride him into a stroke or suicide. Yep. No, originally Waffles was named Brandy. So she was going to be named after alcohol at first. Yeah, I don't understand why McDonald's doesn't sell nuts. Well, I just got starving all of a sudden. Beloved Chatter says 75K a year is peak happiness. I read somewhere. I think I've heard that too. Yep. That was fun. That was a fun trip down memory lane. Yeah, who needs a new car? Boring. Yeah, if you guys have any more, join the Discord. If you have any tips for what we can do in Florida, put them there. Your family veterinarian worked like a horse 6 days a week and never even took a lunch break. He saved up a lot, and literally 1 week before retirement, he had a heart attack and died at work. Oh, no. That's sad. Sorry to yawn. I did want to be an actress. When I was doing improv, after college, I did 5 years of improv, and I was taking like commercial acting classes. I was doing a ton of auditions for like commercials, and I did a couple of background things. But I really don't think it was meant to be, because I think I kept failing so much in one specific area. I was like, okay, you just got to try something else. The universe is trying to tell you something. Okay. We're having fun, guys. All right. I'm acting right now. I'm pretending I like you guys. Okay. I'm going to be on the Fuse Box podcast at 2:00, and then I'm going to DSW with whatever Amy. She's going to help me buy some bridesmaid shoes, and then at 9:30 I'm doing my 500th episode celebration stream. Be there or be square. And yeah, love you guys. Talk to you soon.